Glad somebody does.
It's because you're his best friend.
Other than my mother.
You're his best friend, Quincy. Of course he appreciates you. Does that say boobies on the calculator at the bottom of the screen? It does.
Boobies where? I like boobies.
On the calculator at the
I
bottom
like
right of the
boobies more
screen.
than you.
All right, let's calm down here.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
What's my catchphrase, motherfucker?
Oh, he's right. He got you there.
No. Hold up. All right, fine. Then let's meet in the middle. All right, handshake. All right. I like boobies more. You like titties more. Deal? Your
Boy, that's like saying I like water and you like H2O. It's the same shit.
No. Your catchphrase is big jiggly black titties.
Yes.
I like big boobies. What can I say?
Regardless, I hate it here.
You know what? Out of spite, I'm making this my catch. I'm making I like big boobies my catchphrase.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
I'm gonna just say it repeatedly from now on.
I knew it was coming.
At least I have decorum with mine.
What? How is yours?
I say it once at the
paints a
end.
mental image.
I say it once at the very end. That's decorum.
I press X to doubt, boy.
Press X to doubt. Yeah, I mean, he does only say it at the end, so I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
That's not even true. What about the episode where he came in the middle and said it? He wasn't even on the podcast that episode, and he came in and said big jiggly black titties.
Oh, we still only said it once.
He does have you there,
You
Derek.
did only
He's
technically
still
say it once.
Yeah, he's got
I
you
did
there.
listen to that episode today, so I would know that you did only say it the once.
See, there
but
you go.
Still,
I don't know, man.
that was not your
According to the law, according to Gotcha Gang law, he kind of got you there, Derek. He
also technically in season 2 you've never said it. Ed has, but you haven't.
Ed, you said big jiggly black titties?
Have I? Oh,
Yep.
man. Wait, he has said it in season 2.
Nope.
Oh,
I edited it out.
You
and I made sure
petty
ass
bitch.
the time that Ed said it, it made it in.
Wow.
No. Well, I mean, I've said it.
That's petty.
It doesn't count if it's not in the podcast. Ed edited. If he says it, you edit it out.
I'm not editing.
Contract.
No, it's not. What contract is this?
The same contract that lets you guys just give me homework out of nowhere and tell me what to edit. You fucking edit him out.
I ain't editing shit.
Fucking hate it here.
Hey, that's my catchphrase.
Fuck
You just taking everyone's catchphrase and deleting my
Dang,
catchphrase.
he's colonizing
Dude,
the catchphrases. That's
crazy,
wild.
Dog.
That's
I
actually
thought we were
crazy.
better than this.
I thought we were too.
I'm fucking petty. What do you want from me?
That man really edited it out. Well, history will know you to be wrong.
Dang.
How is that wrong?
History will know you to be wrong.
Because I said it on the podcast, I just didn't make it to the recording.
History has its eyes on you, Derek.
Because I did say it on the podcast.
You know what?
Used
I am the
evidence.
Aaron Burr of the podcast. That is true.
What?
Which one of you is my Hamilton?
Where
After
are you?
I kill one of you, I'm going to Mexico.
Where are you getting that you're Aaron Burr?
Mariah is in Mexico.
Oh yeah. How's she doing over there?
Doing fine.
Why did you say that so sad?
He wasn't sad. He's happy.
Oh.
I was supposed to go. I mean, well,
You were supposed to stand on business. That's what you were supposed to do. Oh, dang. I think his controller died. Yep.
we got it.
This is what happens, Derek, when you're not prepared for a podcast.
I mean, you did kind of spring it all on us. I don't know if you guys
It was
had a
his
conversation
idea.
earlier, but
It
I
was his.
didn't. Oh,
It was,
really?
yeah. Because you asked me when we were going, because we got off at like 11:30, and he was like, "Oh, since you got off, because I got off early yesterday at around that at 11, because I went in at 6 and got off at 11." Because I left because my shoulder was like tweaked from the day before because we were just like constantly lifting heavy boxes that day. And he was like, "Oh, did you and Derek record the podcast yesterday since you got off early?" I was like, "Oh no, we did not." He was like, we could do it today if he's available. I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like,
I'm actually glad you didn't because I did not have time yesterday. So
well, I mean, it wouldn't have happened. Yeah, even if I would have hit you up and you were like, "I don't have time," then that would have been the end of it.
yeah. Well, it would have made me sad to not be able to have to deny you the podcast.
Oh no, it's fine. That's why we did it today. We're all adults. We all have our schedules. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, okay, we can all be
One second.
adults. It's not mean I'm not going to be sad about having to miss the podcast.
He on the phone.
Oh, is it Mariah time?
It is Mariah time.
Mariah time.
He was thoroughly on the phone.
Wholeheartedly, even.
Yep. But I guess we're getting this bad boy started regardless.
Okay.
So with that being said, welcome to the Gotcha Gang podcast, our most consistently inconsistent show here, where we talk about video games and random things while playing video games. And I'm your host today, Edison, and with me, as per usual, is my cohorts, Derek and Quincy. Quincy is slightly unavailable right now. He is on the phone with his
I'm
girlfriend.
here.
Oh, yeah, well, there's Quincy. So yeah, say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Big boobies.
And we're already starting off with the Derek Pettiness catchphrases.
All right. I'm gonna stop right now because I already have a catchphrase that I would much rather catch on, which is "What's up, honkies?"
Yeah,
Dang.
you gotta stay consistent. But I've had my catchphrase since the beginning.
Consistent? This man's not consistent. Have you seen his upload schedule?
What upload?
Exactly.
Me or Quincy?
I mean, being consistently inconsistent is still a consistency.
He's right. And that's our whole motto. But yeah, so how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? How's
Busy, tired, both.
Dang. What about you, Quincy? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm gonna play the finals.
You do that, my guy. You do that.
You enjoy that.
Yeah, you enjoy yourself.
You deserve that.
Yep. And me, I'm doing all right. Dang. What would you be playing that would cause you to swear?
The finals.
Oh. I mean, you're just getting money.
You act like that game ain't stressful.
It is, but your boy clutched up twice.
Like, you act like that game ain't stressful, bro.
It is very stressful, especially when you're one of the smaller people.
That's a choice. You chose that.
I did. Do I regret it? Not in the slightest.
I like my grenade launcher.
Yeah, we saw.
I didn't think it'd be that good. I was like, oh, this is gonna be stupid. And I was like, oh no, this is nice. I can fuck with this.
But yeah, I've been Gucci as well. Glad everybody's been doing okay, except for Derek. Derek's been tired and all that stuff. I'm sorry, man. I hope you are less tired in the future.
Papa don't think so hard, boo.
You know what? I'm about to have 3 days off. I'm going to Colorado. I'm gonna enjoy some time with some family. So,
Oh, see,
That's
that's
part of the
nice.
reason I'm busy. You literally texted me while I was packing.
Then why
So
didn't you just continue packing and be like, I can't?
I've actually been packing while we've been talking. So
You.
He's gonna smoke the ganja while he's there.
I'm doing a bunch of stuff while we're recording this podcast. So I'm trying to multitask as much as
Why
possible.
didn't you just tell us like, ah, no, I'm busy. I'm doing
Because
stuff.
we still have we're ahead.
We
Yeah,
are ahead.
yeah. Like,
We
why
are
didn't you
ahead, and
just like just?
I like I said earlier, I really don't like missing the podcast. I really enjoy the podcast.
It literally
This
wouldn't have happened if you would have said, "Ah, nah, I'm busy, bro. I'm packing for my trip."
It's not gonna have been like, oh yeah, this is our other white fan, Curtis. Say hi, Curtis. Yo, what's up, my
Yeah,
honkies?
yeah. No, that wouldn't
no,
happen. We
no,
wouldn't
I
have
already
replaced
came
you.
here to fuck him.
We wouldn't
Fuck
have replaced
Curtis.
you.
No,
We
I
would.
was just. I mean, it's like, okay. So something I've been doing this week. This is a really short tangent. I've actually been re-listening to a bunch of podcasts, and it's also the reason that I couldn't record this episode because I've basically run out of room on my computer, and so
Couldn't be me.
in the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna buy a couple more hard drives, and then I'll be able to download more games and have more room for editing videos and whatnot. But right now, I'm just trying to put together a little. I'm just trying to do a welcome video for our channel, a proper welcome video, like a best of, like a little clip show.
I thought you were just making the what you call it, the intro, the welcome video, because that's
I
basically like
know,
what it was.
I know, but I decided to re-listen to the podcast, and then I found some funny moments, and I started timestamping them, and I decided I wanted to make a video. Also, editing calms me down after a long day at work, so
Look at this
since I
guy.
don't have any projects
Gives me
right now,
anxiety.
yeah, it really does clear the anxiety. Insane in the insane vibe. What? Ah, fuck. How does that song go?
Damn,
Never
stuttered.
mind.
It's over.
Fuck
Nope,
me.
membrane.
I, no, I was the Black Eyed Peas song Anxiety. Never mind, fuck me. Anyway, so I don't have any room on my
I
computer right now.
respectfully declined the offer to fuck you. So yeah.
So, but
Nah,
yeah,
I got a free Saturday.
hey, you can come on down, baby girl.
What?
I got a free Saturday.
Okay. Alrighty.
But yeah,
So that's what Derek's been up to. That's what he be doing. What about you, El Quincy Chapo?
Did you call me El Chapo?
Sure did.
I'm not El Chapo.
Alright.
I have nothing to do with him. I don't do Chapo in people's heads off. It's not my thing. I do blow minds.
And then we're just gonna stop you right there, buddy.
No, I do blow minds.
No. So we're just gonna stop you right there.
Mind blowing experiences.
No. So.
Hold on, I didn't even get to say what I was been doing, man. Everyone else gets to say what they be doing.
All right, go for it.
Jeez, man. I've been blowing minds, right?
Oh my God. And podcast over. That's been great. Thanks for showing up, everybody. We'll catch you later.
I just been mad chilling.
I thought he was gonna say blowing minds
Right.
again.
Yeah, no, whoa. No. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys. All right. Jesus. So, I've just been chilling, playing some video games. I get to play the DLC for Forspoken. I did enjoy that. I do feel like they kind of cut some corners, probably because the game probably didn't do so well, and they're probably working on it. And then they're like, "Ayo, our studio is being shut down," so they're just like, "Oh, we promised them this, so we have to put this out."
We promised him this.
It's like the power that they gave you, like you don't get to use it in the main game because like it's like a kind of like a hodgepodge of all the other powers, so it didn't really feel cool. But it was nice spending time with her mother, so she got that cool mother time that she never got.
Nice.
We got to play some of the finals with Noel. I got to go to I got to go to Countdown. That was a thing. I forgot about that.
What's countdown?
It's a
It's a
rave.
huge rave. It's a massive.
Oh yeah, you guys talked about that.
Yeah, I got to do that. That was fun. I got to see Dead Mouse for the first time. I got to sit through Tiesto's full set finally. Got to see Allison in Wonderland again. I got to see Memba. He was there. Apache was there. Crank That was there.
Soldier Boy?
His name was Crank That. Then I was supposed to
It's
see
checked
Seven
out.
Lions.
Now watch me, you.
Well, it was fun, you know. Drank a lot, kicked it with Noel, you know, did some headbanging. It was a it was
He
a good
did some
time.
other
It was my
banging, if you
first
know what I'm
time.
saying.
To who? To who? No, that was
Yeah,
To
Mexican. To
Noel.
who?
man.
So it was all
No,
Noel.
no.
If I recall correctly, somebody said a certain thing talking about since their girl was in Mexico, they didn't
What?
exist.
Are you trying to? Oh, you're trying to start some shit when she finally finds the podcast.
She'll never
She
find
We
I
love
mean,
you, Mariah.
Kiss ass.
nothing wild or crazy happened. And you know, Ed's a kiss ass. Like
What do you mean?
Yeah, because he told Mariah because she was also driving with her on the phone. He was like, oh yeah, he said he loved you and he missed you. And then like she told me today, he's like, oh, so you be telling your friend you love me, but you haven't told me you love me yet?
Oh shit.
Oh, nigga, you know I literally say that about like literally every person that you
Yeah.
get into a relationship with,
Yes.
whenever.
She didn't know that though.
You could have easily did you tell her the truth? Be like, oh no, that's literally just what Ed says.
Yeah. Of course.
Okay, all right, then no problem. How am I a kiss ass? That's not me kissing ass. That's
That sound like I mean I don't know. It seemed like you got some chapstick on them boys right now.
stop.
Just saying, you know,
No,
little cheek kissing. You know what I'm saying? Little
no.
cheek,
How
lip
is
to cheek
that? How
action.
is that ass kissing? To who? If anything, that would be ass kissing you to make you look good in front of her.
First of all, no one, my butt is unkissed.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I haven't kissed
It's like
anyone's ass.
Madonna, like a virgin.
Stop. So like, because if I'm saying that, oh, he's saying he loves you and misses you.
I mean, it could be vice versa flipped. Like you're saying it to make her feel better. It's like, yo, this man love you.
I mean, I guess I don't know
All
how
right,
it can be
man. So
taken
just
that
put the
way, but
chapstick away, man.
I'm not kiss. No, I ain't making her feel
Saying,
better.
man.
I don't know that woman like that. She cool, but that's your girl.
She cool.
Thoroughly indifferent.
She alright.
Yeah, thoroughly indifferent towards
She
most
exists?
human beings. Yeah, she exists. That's all that is. She
I
exists.
like Mariah.
You don't know her. You haven't met her.
I can be positive about her now from what little I've heard, A, from Quincy, and then B, her just talking in the background
That
while she's
sounds
talking
like
to
ass
Quincy.
kissing, if you ask me.
It's not ass kissing.
I don't
First of
know,
all, that's
man.
being a good friend.
Wait, so me? All right,
He's
okay.
being
Now,
supportive.
now there's just favoritism going on.
I'm also ignore,
Being supportive.
ignoring the ass kissing. The like just listening to Mariah versus listening to Flo or Lydia, who was there was a lot of shouting with Lydia, and we had to just kind of go, yeah, okay, they're such a lovely couple.
I don't
But
know who. I don't know who was doing that. I wasn't.
I mean, you weren't, but like I would hear stories from Quincy, and then all of a sudden they'd be back together, and that's a whole nother topic. But like, at least with like Mariah, when you hear her in the background, she's just like, guess what happened? She's just like the happiest sounding human being,
She
and
is a
like
very happy,
I-
happy sounding human being.
I
It's
kind of feed off that
nauseating.
energy as somebody who's really negative. Like, I kind of need to hear a happy human being because I'm not one of them and I don't interact with them. So I'll live vicariously through Quincy, living through her. If that makes any sense.
That sounds nice, and I'm happy for you, man. That's so sweet.
All right. So, other than that, like, I'm pretty sure that's really been it. I was working, and nothing new with Mariah because she's been in Mexico. Anything crazy happened at Countdown?
No, nothing crazy happened in Countdown. You didn't go see the love of my life, so
Motherfucker, there was a lot of people there. It's hard to narrow down. You don't know what music she's into. You don't know what artist she was gonna see. You don't know if she was in VIP or not.
I know.
What happened?
Nah, there's this chick.
Influencer.
There's this chick on TikTok and everything, and she was gonna be at Countdown. I was just telling Quincy.
Mommy.
Yeah.
I didn't see her.
Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting to. It was just
Imagine
like
I did. It's like she's bumping into each other. Hey, oh my God, it's you. Like, oh, you're a fan? My friend is. I don't know who you are.
It's like, oh, where's your friend? Your friend's not here at all.
I can get a picture. She said, like, I ran into you. It's like, click, click. It's like, thanks, man. Can you sign it? Like, the
picture? The phone? Like, what?
A Polaroid?
It's like, no, man. I got the Samsung Galaxy S25. It has a stylus, so that way it can be digitally signed by you forever.
Crazy.
Couldn't you just fake a signature at that point?
Nah, man.
Couldn't you fake any signature?
Yeah, you could fake any signature.
Fake any signature?
Now,
basically.
Yeah.
Guys, we have a new business venture.
No. No.
I mean, we could do it for a little bit, but then after we make
I am not associated with it. I'm not associated with them. I'm not associated.
Here's the thing. Listen. Hear us out. We're not forging signatures to like get people's bank accounts, stuff like that. No, we're just like we're forging signatures on random goods to make it seem like, oh, like Will Smith signed this when we know that motherfucker did not sign that, and then we don't know he sells that, and then bada boom, bada bam.
So why he said it so dubiously.
Here's a banana signed by Dua Lipa. Like,
why would you? Who is buying a banana signed by Dua Lipa?
Some dumb motherfucker on eBay. What do you mean, though?
Exactly.
I don't know.
And people are willing to buy a Frosted Flake shaped like Idaho for like hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is good. This is nice.
I truly do not know what is going on anymore.
So someone ain't about their paper. Now,
not in that illegal means.
It's not illegal. It's immoral.
What is illegal if not immoral? Persevering.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's immoral that ain't illegal. That's different, bro.
Yeah.
Name 5.
No, we're not fucking doing this every week.
No. There's plenty of shit that you can do that's immoral, but not illegal. Sharing music with your friend is immoral, but not illegal.
I don't. Is that immoral?
Technically, cheating is immoral.
Sharing is moral, not illegal. Cheating, yes. You could cheat on your girl 5 days to summer and never go to jail.
I mean, actually, it can't it is illegal if you're married.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Isn't that like a whole thing?
No.
You can get sued for.
You can get divorced, but that's not illegal.
Yeah, it makes a
divorce is a contract. It's a contract.
Same with kids. You can lose a contract, or you can lose custody of your kids if you cheat.
Isn't breaking a contract
also another immoral thing? Accidentally hitting a dog with your car is immoral, but not illegal.
Yeah.
If it's accidentally, then like.
You can still feel bad for it.
You're doing asterisks.
I feel
like hitting the dog is immoral, no matter if it was incidentally or on purpose. You will not go to jail for it.
I feel like immorality.
No, if it's on purpose, then that's murder. That's what's it called?
If it's on purpose, isn't that animal abuse?
Yeah, it is animal abuse.
Animal abuse is illegal.
Incidentally is still immoral.
No, accident. I feel like accidentally. If it's accidental.
Incidentally is still immoral.
I feel like if it's an accident, it's
still immoral.
It's all right, man.
So like if another fucker hit your dog and said oopsies, like that's not immoral. You wouldn't be mad at that nigga.
If it was on an accident, I'd be like, if they were like, "Oh, I'm really sorry, I accidentally hit your dog and everything."
Yes, of
like,
course it's an accident, but still you'd be like,
Yeah.
damn, our family member is dead.
I'd be like, "Ah, shit." Like, yeah, I'd be sad, but like, I'm not gonna count them as like an immoral human being.
I don't know. I think Quincy and I would get revenge,
That's wild.
and and revenge is never immoral.
Ah!
Just ask the Punisher.
Also,
That's the worst dude
putting
to ask.
ketchup on ice cream is immoral.
Who does
But
that?
not illegal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's immoral, but not illegal.
No, you're a psychopath. That's what you are.
Yeah, exactly. But not illegal.
You're a psychopath.
By that same record, people who take if you take somebody else's if you take somebody's food from the fridge at work, that's technically immoral but not illegal.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. I feel.
Isn't that thieving? Isn't that stealing? That's stealing. That's stealing. Stealing is illegal.
It's stealing, isn't it?
That's
It's
stealing.
but like you're not gonna get fired, you're not gonna get arrested, you're not gonna get fined for that.
I
shit.
know. You're not.
But it's
getting
still
fined or
illegal.
anything, but it's still technically illegal.
Yeah, and if we're going off a
Taking
tech,
someone's
yeah,
property.
Fine then.
yeah,
Fine
dude,
then.
we
I
went
have
off a
follow-up for it
technicality.
anyway.
Yeah, we had a
No,
technicality on the dog thing.
I have a follow-up for it anyway. It doesn't matter.
Okay. All right.
If somebody is stealing your food and you decide to put a bait sandwich in there that might be filled with like hot sauce or like really spicy peppers or sexual lube, and they eat it and they're like, "That was disgusting," that's technically immoral because you're getting revenge.
That's a sting operation. What you mean?
And also, if you happen to put something that he's allergic to, that's
attempted murder. That's illegal. That's illegal.
attempted murder.
But everything else was a sting operation.
But even if you get a sandwich, put laxative on it. If you like, that's not poisoning, but like that's still illegal. Like giving someone that.
That's illegal? Oh, that's illegal. Oh, crazy.
Yeah, that's illegal. But if you simply just
does that count as chemical warfare then?
But if you just said, he thinks that peanut butter and jelly sandwich we just coated with fucking like sriracha, like that's not illegal. Maybe I like sriracha peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Peppers.
Yeah,
you don't know that. Wow, you a wild individual.
First of all,
wild individual.
It's like, dang, what are you, Batman? You building up your tolerance?
Like, bro, it is the only way I can feel.
I eat ghost pepper, fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to feel something.
I had a moment where I was like, when like ghost peppers and like Carolina Reapers were really popular back in the day, I thought to myself, I'm like, why would you make this? Because these are clearly like engineered, right? Like these aren't naturally occurring.
I think all of them. I think even the jalapeno was engineered, right?
Oh.
It might be. It might be, but I don't think so. I think jalapeno, serrano, poblano, those are all natural. I think habanero might not be. I know you're right. The jalapeno is a mutant of the serrano. You are correct.
Dang.
But
not the jalapeno.
Like, so I looked it up. I'm like, why would jalapenos are great.
Yeah.
Habaneros are disgusting. But
crazy.
I looked it up. I'm like, why would you make the Carolina Reaper or the ghost pepper? And they were talking to a farmer who was like helping to grow those things, and they're like, well, why would you make it? He's like, it's like any other pepper. You're not supposed to be munching on it like, just for fun. You're supposed to actually like use it as an ingredient or cut it up. And I'm like, oh yeah, this dude's actually right. Like we're the ones that are wrong. It has nothing to do with the pepper. Like it's not the pepper's fault that everybody's like, yum yum yum. Like no, because like if you've ever had like ghost pepper cheese or something, like ghost pepper cheese is actually very tasty, but it's not like it's not spicy because it's basically been like if you melted it down, you basically cooked it, and it's been like germinating with the cream of the cheese. It's great. Like it's not some mutant painful thing because it wasn't designed to just fuck you up. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yay. But alright, we named 5.
Also,
y'all named
white
5.
people saying the N-word is not technically illegal.
Oh my god.
Ooh, it's not. That's incredibly immoral, though.
Yeah, it's not technically illegal.
That's incredibly immoral.
I will look down upon you incredibly so.
This guy.
Just saying.
Fucking cursing out an old lady.
I'm pretty sure that's oh wait, I feel like that abusing the elderly is illegal, and verbal might count.
Oh.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure we named at least 5.
I gotta leave the state then.
God damn. But I'm pretty sure that's at least 5. Are you sufficed with what?
I mean, yeah, we named 5. Like I asked for 5. I'm pretty sure y'all named 15.
System finally.
Finally.
That's because that one was easy.
Yeah, that one was really easy.
Name things that are immoral but not illegal. Whoa, dog. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it was like, how much time you got? Let me count the ways.
So many things.
Jeez.
Or, as a matter of fact, I feel like we could even say what are things that are moral but illegal.
Stealing for your family, like you need food but you have no money.
Giving money to a panhandler is technically illegal.
Really? Oh yeah, panhandling is illegal. Yeah.
Giving money to a panhandler is technically illegal.
Crazy behavior.
Soliciting? It's not moral, but it's not technically immoral either.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And that's illegal in most places.
Zahi. Well, we've figured it out. So thank you for coming to
what
our
an enthralling episode of the podcast we're recording here.
Right. I know there's a bunch of dumb laws.
Yeah, you cannot transport or own a llama in New Jersey.
Why specifically New Jersey? What was they doing out there? I thought everything was legal in New Jersey.
Only in that one song. Trust me, I lived in New Jersey. So much is illegal in New Jersey.
We know you lived in New Jersey.
Yeah, it's a whole part of my character arc.
Yeah. It was a very big part of your character arc. Some people like it, some people don't.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, name 5 Derek, New Jersey stories.
I can only name one.
Motherfucker, you son of a bitch, could have introduced me to
Yeah,
Pepper.
there it is. There it is. I was waiting on it. I was waiting on it to click.
God damn it.
Golly! Drop the ball, fumbled the bag. What friend are you? I feel like it should have came up in conversation. Like, oh, blah, 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 Quincy, oh, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's been years. Y'all have known each other how long, and when were you in Jersey?
Bro, like, we were talking on the phone every day when I was in Delaware. Damn near every day. And that just didn't make it to the list.
Yeah, you were close enough that you probably could have trained over.
I would have, instantly.
Damn. That's crazy.
Alright. Okay, name 4
other trained over.
Name 4 other Derek New Jersey stories.
I feel like that's the big one. That's the big one with the gold star on it. That counts as at least 10.
I mean, technically, what's it called? New York Comic Con. You lived in New Jersey, then it counts as New Jersey story, right?
Does it? Because technically, it was you and me in New York.
Yeah, but you lived in New Jersey at the time.
But theoretically, based on the fact that I went to a convention in California this year, eventually I could have gone to New York Comic Con at any point in my life. Like, it's possible to travel. No, it's possible to travel. It's not like me living in New Jersey is the only reason I got to go to New York Comic Con. So
I'm not saying you. Yes, you could live in Texas and go to New York Comic Con, but I feel like the we're talking about a period in the life where you lived in New Jersey. Even if you went to Alaska, if your address was in New Jersey, that's still in the time frame when you lived in New Jersey.
Crazy.
All right, fair enough.
That's wild.
Yay.
Well, this is that's how that goes. That was Derek. So, anybody been
All right.
watching anything interesting?
I finished Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Nice. How'd you like it? How'd you enjoy it?
The ending.
The anime?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The ending, when Anamanaguchi started playing music from the video game, I squealed.
Quincy's a simple man.
I'm a very simple man. But now it's just like I wanted to see an adaptation of the comic book, but they did their own story, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It really threw me off when the second episode starts, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is not going where I texted you immediately. I'm like, this is not abort mission. This is not what we thought was happening.
Abort mission.
Like I was okay with listening to it. I mean, I knew they were going to change some things. I was okay with just another retelling of the same story. 100% would have been happy. 1,000% would have been happy. But then they actually started changing everything, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I do like that. I think the last episode was called "The World versus Scott Pilgrim," which was dope.
I like the Nick Frost and Simon Pegg cameo. They were they were the security guards.
Oh
no,
I know the director's voice sounded super familiar.
So do you know the whole like the deal with Edgar Wright and Simon Pegg and Nick Frost?
I know Simon Pegg. Wait, are you talking about the dudes from Hot Fuzz?
Yes. So
yes.
So Edgar Wright wrote and directed a show called Spaced in the '90s, and it starred Nick Frost, or it starred Simon Pegg, and Nick Frost was like a reoccurring character. And then they did Shaun of the Dead together. Then they did Hot Fuzz together. Then they did World's End together.
Classics.
And then when it came time for Edgar Wright to make the Scott Pilgrim movie, they were doing their own thing. They were filming Paul, the alien movie with Seth Rogen.
Yeah, Seth Rogen being the alien. Saw that one. Not a classic, but not a bad movie.
Yeah. They were supposed to have a cameo as like security guards. So, but due to scheduling conflicts, they couldn't come.
Yeah.
And so they did this weird thing called the Frisbee, where like they talk about filming the movie and then they throw a Frisbee, and then when you go to watch the special features for Scott Pilgrim, Edgar Wright catches the Frisbee and then tells what it was like filming the movie, and that's where he explains it.
Okay.
And so
interesting.
When you get to the movie studio part of the anime, they all of a sudden you see them as security guards. And I was like, all right, that's clever. And then the director of the movie was called Edgar Wrong, which I thought was also unnecessarily funny.
I'm Edgar Wrong.
Man. It was good. I enjoyed the animation. I enjoyed myself. It was a different take on the characters I wasn't expecting.
I love that they made Wallace just so unnecessarily horny, though. Like, he was just fucking everything this time around. Like, he's always been horny, but...
Yeah, he's always been horny.
Like, he's even seducing Chris Evans' character. Oh my god.
I mean, it's Chris Evans, you know? You gotta... Chris Evans.
Well, he successfully got the vegan boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
Had that man simping over him.
Yep. Oh no, yeah, that's the one that he had simping. Yeah, it was the vegan boyfriend.
He had that man simping over him. Gave up a vegan. He was eating cheese.
Dang.
Lost his vegan powers. Even though, oh man, my only gripe with the entire thing is I wish that the last episode, that fight scene with all of them lasted longer. Because when they asked Ramon like, "What do you have in your bag?" and he gave everyone like an item that gave them like their powers back, and I was like, ah, this is they're all jumping like future Scott Pilgrim. Like, ah, I wish that fight scene looked because the fight scene like I feel like the boyfriends got knocked out pretty fast. So I wish like there was more stuff that everyone was just jumping them, like the Avengers fighting Thanos.
It's not jumping.
Yeah, we don't run the ones.
We don't run the ones. That is correct.
Yeah. The theme song was great. Animation was great. It was really cool hearing all those voices again. Michael Cera did a surprisingly good job. I thought it was
Yeah,
bad.
like you couldn't tell that it was Michael Cera.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, that was the best thing. I was like, I don't know if I could handle Michael Cera's voice. Couldn't tell. Like, everyone just did their voices, and you could tell it was them. Like, oh, I could tell that's Chris Evans. I can tell that's the which could play Ramona. I could tell that's Aubrey Plaza, et cetera, et cetera. But I was like, yo, are you sure that's the original voice? Because he sounds good.
I
It
do
sounds
like
Michael
that
Cera.
they gave Aubrey Plaza a bigger part this time around.
Yeah, gave her a much bigger part. She had
Like, because
stupid
in the
roles.
comic, she had a fairly decent part, and then in the movie she was basically just a cameo. It was a funny as fuck cameo, but it was still just a cameo.
Yeah, and this one is she actually got more stuff to do. The only person that was a cameo was honestly who was in the movie more but was in the TV show less was Scott's sister.
Yeah, I thought that was really weird. I'm like, what is Anna Kendrick doing that she couldn't
Yeah,
Trolls
like
3.
commit to this?
that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, you only got to see her like one time, I think during like a phone call. Like that was it.
Yeah, it was a handful of times. Yeah, I don't know.
It was a few times in the live action movie, but I feel like in the animated, I only saw her once.
Well, again, she's one of those characters that has a big part in the comic, but that's entirely missing from both the movie and the anime. So
I still need the comic.
I like that. I do like that. There's now 3 distinct versions. Like they are all different stories, essentially. The comic, the movie, and the anime. That part is kind of
Video
nice.
game.
And yeah, you're right. The video game is also a completely different thing. So, yeah, you could easily just like say that this is a multiverse.
Of madness?
Oh my god, you two are children.
But it's a multiverse. Oh my god.
Madness.
And then like that's all about Ramona's all about basically like traveling in between dimensions, and then there's even time travel because future Scott wanted to stop past Scott. What if they do one big thing where all of them meet?
Okay, hold on. The subspace highway, because they still haven't explained it in anything except for the comic, is not really like you couldn't really go from timeline to timeline through it.
But time travel has just been introduced in the TV show, though.
Yeah, I don't think season 2 is gonna go there though. If there's a season 2,
yeah, they said there wasn't. They said they have no plans for a season 2, which is fine.
it left off on a kind of a cliffhanger.
What? Oh yeah, it did. Fucking G-Man going back to his bullshit. But maybe that's less of a cliffhanger, more like an order is restored.
I guess. Well, in every other timeline, Gideon's destroyed.
Oh, well, I mean, eventually he will get destroyed because he's going to be on that bullshit and then Scott's going to beat his ass.
Seems pretty aggressive if you ask me.
Is Nega Scott a thing in the comics?
Yeah.
So Nega Scott's only not a thing in the show.
Yeah.
Because Nega Scott was in the video game and in the live action movie. So I was like, oh, I was wondering when Nega Scott was going to show up in the TV show, but he just never did.
Wild.
Unfortunately.
It's
Yeah,
got nothing
great,
to
great
add to
thing.
this.
You should watch it, man. Like, since all of them are different, you just pick one and then
I
just
mean, I've
go
seen the
for it.
movie already.
Yeah, see, what'd you think of the movie?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah,
And then in the video game, I got
I
that.
I,
And
I
it has
played the I
multiplayer. If you
have
guys
played the video
wanna
game.
wanna wanna beat that, I got a maxed out knives who's always ready for the smoke.
Yeah, I've played the video game
It
too.
took them. It took them way too long to add knives.
I feel like it wasn't that long.
It was like a year. I,
It
I
took them longer to
remember.
add Wallace.
It did. You're right. It took way longer to add Wallace. You are 100% correct.
Yeah, like I got a maxed out knives that I completely. One thing should give a shout out to Scott Pilgrim vs. the World remastered like game that came out from PS5 and everything is the fact that the cheat codes do not fucking disable trophies. Woo!
That is a good thing.
Because I'd be damned if I was gonna get a character all the way up to max level the hard way again. Fuck that money cheat code. Let's go.
This guy,
Instantly, that's what I did.
this
Because
guy's
there's
a
a cheat
cheater.
code that gives you like 100,000, or is it either 10 or 100,000, but you have to die. But there's also a cheat code that gives you an extra life. So you keep using cheat codes, extra life, get 9 lives, die 9 times, go to the secret store, buy all the stuff in the secret store. You got a maxed out character.
This guy cheats.
I mean, I did it fair and square on the PS3. I'd be damned if I do that shit again. I admit, I love the game, but getting a
Not that
character to
much.
max level solo is fucking brutal.
He said not that
Yeah.
much.
No. It's a pain in the ass.
A
I can
fun pain in
assume.
the ass, but a pain in the ass I don't want to go through again.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you.
So cheat codes, don't disable trophies. Air horn. Yeah, there we go. Don't you edit that? We got Ed for that.
That is what I'm here for.
Yeah, sound guy.
Yep.
Anyone been watching anything else? We've already gone to the world. Or
I
better
wrapped
yet,
season.
Better yet.
continue, Derek. What I was
Oh.
gonna say was like, what are we excited to see in 2024? But continue,
Oh.
Derek.
Yeah, continue, Derek.
I wrapped season 2 of Lower Decks Star Trek. I'm in season 3 now, and it's doing the thing that the Orville did really early, which is they've decided that they kind of like want to stop being funny and start focus on like action and being serious and like actually telling a story, which is fine, but that's not why I had chosen to watch Lower Decks.
Yeah.
And
Give that
I mean,
vibe off.
it really doesn't. But regardless, it's good at it so far. We'll see. I'm on season 3. There's 4 seasons total. Season 5 should be coming out soon-ish, I think. Oh no, because of the strikes, it's not coming out soon.
Damn, I forgot about those things.
Yeah. So, I also finished up season 2. I finally finished season 2 of Supernatural, and I'm into season 3.
Nice.
I'm not probably. I'm almost definitely letting my Netflix lapse when the next payment comes up, and I won't be continuing Supernatural anytime soon. So
He will not.
I kind of burned myself
lot.
out, and
Yeah,
and
he burned
B
himself out.
yeah B I'm just not really digging it. Like
He only did it for
I-
the bit.
Well, no, I mean, I cannot stress how much I really did dig Winchesters, and that really got me into it. But early seasons of Supernatural are so, God, I have a real hard time with them because it takes itself so seriously, and some of those serious episodes just aren't that interesting.
It's better the
and
second time around.
I want it to get goofy. I want it to get fun. Like I know that it's gonna get goofy, and I'm encountering more and more of those goofy episodes, and that's fine. But like one of the last episodes I watched, if not the last episode that I watched, and I loved it, was the Lucky Rabbit episode.
Oh, the rabbit's foot.
The rabbit's foot. Yeah,
that was a good one.
That's such a good episode.
That's a good one.
Fucking everything just keeps going wrong for Sam, and I was fucking laughing my ass off.
That episode started off funny with like the hunter saying that he was going to get like that one dude out of jail, and the whole time like it's God's plan. He's like, even though we know that black dude is crazy, he's looking at him like, right. Yeah. Like you're crazy when the crazy guy's looking at you like you're crazy.
Also, that episode had Laura Cohen for some reason, and I'm like, I'm only gonna assume that she's gonna come back because I know
is
her
a reoccurring character.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
she's on Walking Dead and Vampire Diaries.
I don't know the actor's name.
Bella.
Which one's Bella?
The one who keeps robbing Sam and Dean.
Oh,
yeah.
Like
She's a recurring character.
I already know who she is, but I've gotten to Ruby. They haven't said her name yet, but
oh man, Ruby's there. Is she using the knife?
Yeah, she uses the knife as soon as you meet her.
Oh yeah, Ruby's dope. I prefer first Ruby over second Ruby.
Yeah, I knew that they changed the actress.
Second Ruby.
But why did they change actresses for Ruby? Is there a particular reason?
I think it's because she went to go film Gossip Girl.
Yeah, because I know she's been in other big things too, so maybe that's why she left. I do know why they changed Meg's though, which is sad.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking Meg. I like
Meg.
They changed Meg.
I like second Meg.
Magdalene? You've met Meg.
Have I?
Yellow Eyes' niece.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
well,
Meg.
that actress is already... The character's already dead, so, like, you'd assume that she'd take a different body.
Oh, no. I mean, that's a good way, so that way it'd be lore reason that makes sense. But the reason why the actress changed was because the OG actress, she got sick.
Oh.
Yeah. She was fighting it, and then I think she beat it. But I know she passed away like a year or two ago, though.
It's awful.
Yeah. But honestly, she wasn't like, she'll always be a good Meg. Like, to me, both Megs are good, but I feel like I like second Meg more only because the banter with her and Castiel.
Yeah.
Wait, when does Castiel come up? Season 4? You're talking
Season
about
4.
Demons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so like, demons are there. Some of these angels are right around the corner.
Sure.
Oh wait, is the battle royale? Did the battle royale happen?
No,
Can you call that a battle royale?
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, there was like, because technically there were a bunch of them, but like by the time you see it, by the time Sam gets involved, there's only 4 of them.
Okay, yeah, oh yeah, you are right. Sam does get there pretty late, and then wait, hold on. How did they? It was a demon deal, wasn't it? Yeah, I was like, how'd they bring Sam back? Because that dude killed Sam.
Yeah. What's
Demon
his face? Yeah, Dean makes the demon deal, and that's part of Ruby's like whole thing is she's like, don't kill me because I may or may not have a way to bring back Dean, like stop Dean from going to hell, which. You know what's funny? Because I already know, because of you two, that they're both gonna die multiple times, I actually legitimately don't know if Dean's gonna go to hell or not.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this could be it.
So much.
This could be one of the times where Dean dies, or maybe it's not. I have no idea.
Oh yeah, they die.
It's a toss-up.
Lot. They die a lot.
One of the episodes is about them dying a lot.
Yeah, it's a joke in season 4, right? Because there's a higher purpose, and angels keep bringing them back to life. Like, yeah, they die a lot.
I did watch the Scooby-Doo episode.
You skipped to it. What'd you think?
I don't love it nearly as much as you did, but it is a great episode.
Yeah, but once you know more about Castiel, I feel like because you're like I know Sam, I know Dean, I know the Scooby-Doo game, but you don't know anything about Castiel. Once you get to know a little more Castiel, maybe you'll appreciate the episode more.
The answer may surprise you.
But the truth is that if you know nothing about Supernatural, could you enjoy the episode?
If you know nothing about Supernatural, yes. If you know some things like I did, it's slightly confusing because I'm like, oh, who the fuck? I know Castiel, but like, how? Okay, I'm just gonna pretend that makes sense. But then the layer, they've got their own layer. I'm like, why do they have their own layer?
Yeah.
The
layer. Oh yeah, you'll get there eventually.
I'm like, I thought that they had to
keep changing. Yeah, they had to keep changing things. Like it's going to take a while for they actually get to the lair because it's
it's going to take a while.
And Paula, and then like Bobby's place for a while. Oh yeah, and random ass hotel rooms that all look the same.
Yes, yeah, they all look exactly the same.
Random ass hotel rooms that all look the same.
Hey man, when you got a formula that works.
I mean, yeah, the only time it doesn't look the same is when they have to do when the episodes ran was like, all that was left was the honeymoon suite.
I will say I was a little annoyed. I knew it was I knew it had to be coming because I knew that the Colt was like an iconic weapon to the show, right?
Yeah.
So when they don't use it in all of season 2, I was kind of happy, but I'm like, this Deus Ex Machina that is only supposed to have 13 bullets that'll kill any demon they need to.
Anything but 5 things.
Okay, they haven't revealed what the 5 things are then, because they said it'll kill anything, and it already killed Yellow Eyes.
Yes,
so
it'll kill anything in existence but 5 things.
I'm also glad that they revealed that his name is Azazel finally.
Yeah,
so
Azazel.
like we can stop calling him Yellow Eyes. But they revealed it in like the lamest way possible because it's when Dean is stuck in the basement with the one demon that he's trapped.
Oh yeah, the one that tried to fuck him.
Yeah.
Yo, I would have smashed. Like the only reason I wouldn't have smashed is for like one, technically that's an innocent woman, and you know like that's fucked up. That like that's like roofing in a way. And but the demon's like, she says she wants it. I don't trust you. Like I don't trust you.
You're a demon. You'll say anything.
I think the best part about that entire scene was when Dean tried to recite the fucking exorcism by heart.
He didn't know any of the fucking Latin.
She was like, "I think you ordered me a pizza."
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. And then it was like, who was going to get there
character.
first, either Sam or her homie? And her homie was in the priest, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That was a good episode. There's good ones.
Yeah,
that's why we say the filler's the best part, because they're like, Supernatural's just so much filler, and that's the best part.
I'm gonna need some time. I think I don't know that I can really do it. It's.
I took breaks. Well, the only difference between me and you when I started, I think there was only like. It wasn't in the double digits yet. I think it was only like maybe 6 to 7 seasons. So that's all I had to get through. And then after that, I was caught up, and I would just watch the seasons as they dropped on Netflix. It was always like a treat for me. But
yeah, you were trying to binge it all at once.
Yeah, you got all.
I binged it all at once. I was watching that bad boy back to back to back to back.
Yeah. So, enjoy yourself. I mean, I feel like you're at the good part. Like season 3 is when things really start. When Supernatural really gets its it's like a formula together. So I feel like we should be running into more good episodes than duds in season 3, and then season 4 should you just keep going higher and higher. Because you still have to meet Castiel, you still got to meet Crowley.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to Crowley, which is the one I'm
Lucifer?
probably looking forward to the most. But
Like, you should be close to Crowley.
really,
I feel like Crowley appears before Castiel.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought Castiel came first.
I thought
I don't
Crowley
know.
came first. The only reason I think Crowley appears before Castiel is because Crowley is a part of like demon deals. So like when demon deals are introduced, that's around the time when Crowley shows up.
Makes sense.
So I think it goes Crowley then Castiel. Because it makes more sense that way because demons are introduced more earlier on than angels in Supernatural. Oh, it has an episode happened when Sam and Dean had the conversation of how about angels don't exist.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it was. It was. I can't remember what was happening, but there was this whole thing where Sam starts having hallucinations, and he's like, "Yo, I felt an angel talking to me." And Dean's like, "Angels don't exist, Sam."
I don't know why you would ever like just not believe that when you're fighting literal demons.
Yeah, that's what Sam was like. Sam was like, "We literally fight demons, Dean. How the angels don't exist? Because that angels exist, that means God exists. And how could someone sit here and all this fucked up shit keeps happening to us? The entire world. I'd rather not believe than to believe someone's out there and not doing anything." And I was like, "Bars, Dean. Bars. Bars, Dean. Bars." So, I mean, it's taking a break is good, Derek. But part of me still hopes that you find one episode that hooks you, and then it all starts getting good. Then the Netflix cuts off, and you're like fiending. I need more.
He wants you to be an addict,
more.
Derek. He clearly just wants you.
Addict, a fan.
An addict.
What is an addict?
Yeah, not a fan persevering. Literally.
I missed all of that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying that I'm taking a break is good for you, but I do hope that when you get like a good streak of good episodes, and then your Netflix turns off and you start fiending like, oh, I need to know what happens next, so you resubscribe, and now you're on the real Supernatural train, chugging.
I've realistically thought about letting my Max resubscribe so that I can try and rewatch Winchester's.
Wow, already.
Wait, well, you're gonna stop watching Supernatural and rewatch Winchester's?
Genuinely, yes.
Boy
I've
likes
thought
his
about
Winchesters. Listen, that's your best friend.
I hold on. Let him. He's in the kitchen right now. I'm looking at him like he's an alien, but he's in the kitchen. How about you should save that as a treat when you finish Supernatural, because then you'll have the perspective.
I genuinely don't know if I'm going to. You're right. You're right, and I see why you're saying that and why that would be better. But
so that way, like, I'd want to hear if your perspective actually changes. I feel like it will, but I want to see if perspective actually changes. Like, maybe Winchesters will go down a couple notches for you.
You want me to not like Winchesters?
No, listen. After you finish Supernatural, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I think it's CW in general. How the fuck do you be like, oh, we're canceling Supernatural and we're not doing another thing with the Vampire Diaries universe? He's like, oh, so CW, you're just going to make regular ass teen drama shows because maybe that's what you're gearing towards. It's like, oh, in fact, one of our shows is going to be Nancy Drew. It's like, oh my gosh, she's going to be solving crimes. What kind of crimes? Be supernatural crimes. Why does Nancy Drew need to solve things about ghosts? Why don't you just let like Legacies go for another season, or Supernatural do its own thing? Why did you have to taint Nancy Drew with Supernatural shit?
Nah, man, it makes the most sense. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
It's fucking stupid.
Wasn't Nancy Drew's books about the supernatural stuff?
No!
Oh, she
She
was just
solved
solving regular
regular
mysteries?
crimes.
Oh.
That's what Nancy Drew
It's
did.
like Scooby-Doo, yeah. Like, there would be supernatural crimes, and
But
then
it
she'd
would be
find
a
out that
regular
they're totally
person.
normal. Yeah.
okay.
She solved regular
Crazy.
crimes.
I'm sorry,
That's
bro.
all Nancy Drew did.
I'm sorry they took away your favorite thing just to give it to you.
So,
They gave it to you with just a woman protagonist. That's all.
bro, like I didn't need that. You know, honestly, what I would have bought, what they should have did, they could have Nancy Drew do her own thing. But honestly, if they would have made like something just like Nancy Drew, except it's like supernatural solving mysteries, but it's like the Hex Girls, internet would eat that shit up.
The internet would eat that shit up.
If it's literally the Hex Girls solving crimes.
That would be hot.
Nigga, put me on the team. Like,
Put me on the team.
You like money? I know how you can make money. Put me on the board, sir. And then every now and then you could have like a little like
he's just trying to help
from the movies, you know, and, like the old live action movies and stuff like that. Like that'd be dope.
He's just trying to help.
And if they nut up, maybe they can bring the Scooby-Doo gang in there for episode, but let's focus on the Hex Girls. Make it easy, because we don't know much about those characters, so they can kind of build whatever story they want.
They can do that.
We just know that one of them's a Wiccan, which would help with the story.
And we know that they are the Hex Girls and that they're going to cast
They're
a spell on
gonna put
you.
a spell on you.
Yep.
Like, and then plus they're all about multicultural things. So we know one of them is like pale white, and one of them is like more of a tan white, and one of them is black.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could make the tan white one. Because isn't the tan white one the lead one with the red hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could make her Latina if you really wanted to.
You can. No one would care. No one would care.
Or even, you know, Indian, Pakistani, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, ethnically diverse cast. You can even have like you could be like, oh yeah, there's another person who's like want to be a Hex Girl but not Hex Girl, but they could be like a reoccurring side character. But instead, y'all like, what if we made the Powerpuff Girls real? Nigga, they don't have fingers. What do you mean you're gonna make them real?
What do you mean you're gonna make them real?
Powerpuff Girls was a bad idea. Live action Powerpuff Girls was a bad idea.
Well, it never got off the ground, right?
It was about to get off the ground. They had photos and everything, but apparently they're like, it's so bad we have to start over. So they started over.
Right, and then but nobody wanted it.
It hasn't gotten canned.
Really?
Like, apparently, yeah, it hasn't gotten canned. It just started over. Like I think the actresses, they're keeping the same actresses and everything like that. They're just redoing the script.
Bro,
crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't need to happen. Live action Powerpuff Girls gets greenlit, but Legacies don't get another season. I'm just saying, it's like they don't like money.
is Legacies that good? You keep bringing it up, like
no, I'm
you're
just
the only person I know that likes
reason,
Legacies.
It's because it's like a CW tradition to have something Vampire Diaries on air. Whether it was Vampire Diaries or it was the originals or the Legacy, something in the Vampire Diaries universe is on air. It's like their bread and butter. It's their thing, you know. But they're just like, no. For the first time in forever, there's nothing Vampire Diaries related on the CW. And
yeah, they said they don't need it.
They're stupid.
They said they don't need it.
That's dumb.
They said it's a crutch.
Nah. I could see Hope Michelson's cute ass with them same damn boots every episode for another season.
She be wearing them boots, dog.
Same damn boots.
Them boots be booting.
Hella booting. Like, cause there's still a bunch of stuff that they could do. Hell, they could literally have made a series following Marcel, because he's literally. We know he's the strongest being in Vampire Diaries right now, right, Marcel?
Yeah,
he can
Marcel
kill an
is.
original. Yeah.
I'd like to go back a second.
Yeah.
Live action Powerpuff Girls was officially canned in December.
Thank God. This December?
Yeah, this last December.
Oh, okay, so it just got canned. Okay.
It was canned with a bunch of other stuff. It was in the middle of a press release, hoping that you would just forget about it. Like, and apparently, like, so we already knew about the script rewriting. Apparently, the actress who was supposed to play Blossom refused to film.
Oh
To
wait, I
reshoot anything.
remember that. I remember the Powerpuff Girls live action movie.
TV show.
TV show. Yeah, oh, I remember those like pictures and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh
the
man,
pictures. Yup.
man. Ah, good
That was
times.
dumb. That
Good
was
times.
dumb. Hex girls are right there, bro. There's 3 of them too.
Same color scheme too.
My nigga, see? He gets it.
I think the reason that they don't want to do a Hex Girls thing is because Hex Girls is essentially like a knockoff of not a knockoff. It is an interpretation of Josie and the Pussycats.
Josie and the
In,
Pussycats.
that's already been interpreted several times, to and including Archie, and was hated in Archie. So.
Oh, well, I feel like this is different. I feel like the Hex
tails
girls
and
are like
ears
so
for
much of their
hats.
own. Yeah, I feel like the Hex girls are kind of like so much of their own thing. Like I remember when they Cartoon Network rebooted Scooby Doo for like the 30,000th time, and they had a Hex Girls episode. That episode was cool.
Can we acknowledge that from the original series until I think like 2017, the voice actor for Fred never changed. No matter how many times they rebooted it, the voice actor for Fred never stopped until I think he had health complications.
I mean, voice acting is not as taxing as regular acting. And plus, if this guy has his setup in his house, then like,
Yeah,
dude,
work from home
hell
go
yeah,
crazy.
I'm doing it till I die.
Most of them do now because of
Yeah. R.I.P. Kevin Conroy.
R.I.P. The guy that voiced Frieza.
Yeah. And we'll love you till the day you die. Even after you die, we'll still have love for you. You know, the only I feel like the main reason that people are still not destroying the Suicide Squad video game is because that's Kevin Conroy's last time playing Batman.
Mark Hamill
Well,
said
okay.
Mark Hamill's support like is just like, yo, I'm not doing anything else Joker because
that was
my
his Batman.
He was like, my Batman's gone. Like, I'm not. And I respect that.
And to be fair,
But come back as Fire Lord Ozai.
the people who are shitting on that are shitting on Suicide Squad versus the Justice League, I feel like the reasons are stupid. Like, because
Go on.
like the idea of like, oh, we're mad because it's got guns and you know what's going on in the world right now. It's like, well, fucking go attack Call of Duty. Why are you attacking Suicide Squad?
No, like, I don't think that's what they were mad. I feel like people were mad because like the big thing was like Captain Boomerang. They're like Captain Boomerang throws boomerangs, but his main thing is a gun. They're like, yeah, he should, his loadouts should be mostly boomerangs, but instead you got him using like a gun, a shotgun or something.
Ain't that what Deadshot's for?
Yeah, like I understand like Deadshot using a gun, and then like what's the shark dude's name again?
King
King
Shark?
Shark.
King Shark using a.
I hear he is a
King
shark.
Shark using a gun. King Shark using some sort of gun. I feel like that's not unheard of. Harley Quinn using guns is definitely not unheard of. But they're just like Captain Boomerang. They should have did something creative with just his boomerang thing. Instead, it's just a traversal. He has like a teleportation boomerang and flash powers.
Yeah, man. You telling me you don't want flash powers on Captain
Actually, the
Boomerang?
flash powers part is actually pretty dope, though. Yeah. It is pretty cool that the villains get to see how it's like to have a superhero scene because Harley Quinn has Batman's gadgets.
Yep. But then again, she's been part of the Bat family, so
Well, I think this Harley Quinn is bad.
She?
I think this.
not
this
that
Harley
one
Quinn is
in particular,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I
hold
feel
on.
like here's the thing. Here's the thing. Listen, Derek. I know you're about to nitpick the fuck out of what Ed just said, but I'm just like, if she's. Oh, I was going to say, if she's been on the Bat computer, sitting in the Bat cave, chilling with her feet on the console, your family. I'm sorry, Vin Diesel, and Dean would agree. That's fair.
That's fair.
So like, I've been out of the comic book scene kind of intentionally because I hate a lot of the decisions that the comic books have made in the last damn decade. And so it wouldn't surprise me if Harley is a part of the Bat family. I wanted a little bit of clarification, because the last time I had seen Harley in the comics, she was. It was around the time that she was very much dating Poison Ivy, and Catwoman was, a part of that trio again, and they were finally a team again. And she was sort of fucking with the Suicide Squad, but not really. She was also her own person, but she was also completely separated from the Joker, and she had her own team that was in her comic, and so I wasn't aware that she was a part of the Bat family, or she was even fucking with Batman.
Yeah, they slowly turned it out. Even the Harley Quinn TV show, the one that's just a comedy, she's slowly becoming a good guy.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's not the part where I mean. That doesn't make you part of the Bat family.
Well, yeah, eventually, she becomes good, and then, like, Batman trusts that she's good, which I feel like getting Batman's trust is not an easy thing to do. And then, he can call on her from time to time. If Batman calls the squad together, Harley Quinn squads up.
Squad!
Which is wild. Never, ever in my history of ever did I hear Batman go, hooty hoo, and Harley Quinn comes out the bushes, too.
Well, man, that's like the whole thing, dog.
And it is hilarious that Batman is like the loner character, but he has the biggest family.
Right.
The biggest family.
Why you got so many damn kids? You ain't supposed to be alone.
I can't when I think of I think Wonder Woman only has 2, 3 proteges.
She has Wonder Girl. She has what do you call it? Her clone twin thingy mabob, whatever it is, little sister. Donna Troy, that's her name. Donna of Troy.
Donna Troy's not a clone.
She's something. She's basically a clone, but not in the same. She was made to be Diana, but just different. She's effectively a clone, but just made of her own clay. She's literally all Wonder Woman, but just different bitch.
Oh.
No, she's not. Clone is not the right word. Then, she's. I see what you're saying, but she's not Diana. She is Donna. Her whole thing is she was raised by a man and a woman.
Diana.
And no, she's
Clark,
not a clone.
Connor.
Donna Troy is infinitely more interesting than Diana.
Clark,
don't
Connor.
That's who Nightwing should have ended up with.
Dick.
Whatever.
Batman.
Well, I'm just and then Green Lantern. I mean, I feel like the whole Green Lantern guild, that they don't count. Who's someone that Green Lantern's this is.
It
the
also.
homie.
Yeah, I wouldn't count them at all.
It kind of.
They got a squirrel. They definitely don't count.
They're just a whole ass team. They're a squad.
Yeah,
but they're not a family.
I can't think of another
easy
core Justice League character.
The Flash family.
Flash,
Who?
yeah. Flash.
How many does Flash have?
Okay,
I know Flash
so
is him,
hold up. Part of the problem with the Flash family, and why it shouldn't fucking count, is he had a small, tight-knit group, but a lot of the times he includes within his family the people who he can affect with the Speed Force. So
I'm counting actual his family.
No, because he includes he himself.
I ain't worried about what he includes. This ain't about him.
Ollie and Hal. And I wouldn't include either.
No. Jordan?
Yeah.
The fuck did you just say to my face?
That's his homie for real. That's his homie for real.
Yeah, no, those two are.
No, but you're not. No, that's not the concept that we're going for here.
No. Hold up. Well, well, you need to calm down then, because the idea of the Bat family is a specific group of people that are designated by Batman. So you do technically have to take into account what the fuck the actual creator of the team, family, says, and to him,
no, we don't.
To Wally, both Hal and Hal and Ollie both count. Now, you
No,
want to
they don't.
argue with me?
No, they don't.
Stop!
This is not an argument.
Just let me fucking talk. In both of their cases, I agree with you. It doesn't fucking count.
Then this whole thing is pointless. Like,
let him. He's not say butt. Let him butt.
Yeah.
Alright, man.
To him, there's a caveat there. I agree with you, Edison. For fuck's sake, let me finish. But to Wally, they count. Also, thanks to the show, they've fucking added so many people that had nothing to do with the Flash into the Flash family. Cisco, Killer Frost and Vibe are now both part of the family. They didn't used to be. All of a sudden, more thanks to the button than the TV show, Reverse Flash is a part of the team. Because he's not a fucking villain anymore, which was a waste of it. Why does that count?
I don't think he's a part of even in the TV show. He was a cool little cameo hero, but they never said your family. No one said that.
Your family. Nah, he's family, dog. What are you talking about?
You always had Bart, Wally,
his twins,
Dawn and Dawn.
Yeah.
You have the other version of him from an alternate timeline that, again, before you say it, shouldn't fucking count.
Quick Iris.
But fucking Quick
Iris.
Quick Iris.
We are the Flash.
Iris is a part of the fucking the family, even though she does less than Alfred.
Give that bitch a gun.
But there's a version of Barry that isn't in the future, doesn't even have the Speed Force anymore. So he has a fucking motorcycle.
Oh, I forgot that alternate version universe Barry that's Jay Garrick is also.
There's Jay Garrick. Jay Garrick is part of the Flash family. All of their fucking loved ones are a part of the Flash family. There was this big.
Damn, even Joe West. That's crazy.
Joe counts.
I feel like we've lost the entire plot here, but yeah, okay.
No,
what's her face counts too? Joe's wife, the one that
Cecile.
Cecile, and she has powers.
Their new baby counts then too.
You say that. You say that like
their new baby. You might as well count fucking Plastique. You know, she was there.
No, she did.
Well, yeah, she is dead. What's his name? The magician dude.
That means what's her face should count too. The one that was like that was like a glitch that can go through systems and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well count Gypsy. You know,
Gypsy's another version of Cisco. Cisco really wanted to fuck himself, but I get it.
Hey, Loki did it, so can Cisco.
I fuck with that energy.
You might as well count the whole like Central City Police Department. You know.
Okay, no. They don't count. That's basically like Batman counting everyone, all GCPD.
And
you might as well count. I mean, Renee Montoya. You know, she there.
Is she?
Renee.
Wait, Renee. Is she in the show?
No, I'm not talking about the Flash show. I'm talking about for Batman.
Oh, stop.
Well, no, yeah, I would 100% count Renee as part of the Bat family.
Which means you don't agree with me then.
I mean,
no.
The amount of time, too.
The amount of time when she became the Spectre, or not the Spectre, when she became Phantom Stranger, the amount of fucking time she helped him, like 1-to-1, like a fucking sidekick.
And we might as well count. We might as well count Kara then. You know, she's part of the Flash.
No. Hold on, we don't count.
Whole Legends of Tomorrow.
I feel like core.
Why would you count Kara?
Not core members, but like big name members of the actual Justice League. I feel like they shouldn't count.
Hold on. And
Zor-El shouldn't count.
This is fucked up, but you can technically, and before anybody decides to fight me on this shit, fucking Two-Face, Riddler, Penguin all count as part of the Bat family, specifically because back after Damian got killed, he recruited all three of them to help bring him back. And the comic even went from being Batman and Robin to Batman and Two-Face, and then Batman and Riddler, and Batman and Penguin. And even Batman and Killer Croc, even though that one doesn't technically count. But he technically teamed up with all of them as sidekicks. And Riddler probably the most.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
And the book changed. The book changed names. Therefore, I would count them part of the Bat family.
Here's the thing. All right, we have to ask follow-up questions here. Were they ever allowed into the Batcave?
Yes, especially the Riddler.
Were they allowed to touch the computer?
Yes, especially the Riddler.
Did Alfred?
Despite the fact that was the most dangerous one.
Did Alfred call them Master Riddler?
Stop. Did they know Batman's true identity?
In Riddler's case, yes, and I think Two-Face
did he willingly?
But Penguin, I don't think so.
That means Penguin automatically don't count.
Crazy.
Let's go ahead and get rid of that right there. And also, Two-Face counted before he would have counted before he was Two-Face because when he was just a district attorney, he was going he was riding with Batman. Not in the Batcave riding, but he was a fan until the accident.
Yeah, that's true.
Until One-Face became Two-Face.
No, I don't know about the Riddler though.
Let me say some controversial shit.
Oh boy.
You've been doing that this whole time.
Batwoman does not count as part of the Bat family.
She knows his secret identity, and she's been in the Bat.
She's literally his family. Literally, you sound ignorant as fuck. You dumb hunky piece of shit.
No, she's his family on the TV show.
She's his family in the comics.
No, she's Cassandra Cain.
She's Kate Kane. She's his family in the comics.
Because even in the comics, she says
that's his whole cousin.
I thought she was somebody else's cousin. I thought
I know, but Batwoman has changed, and when Batwoman changes,
when Batwoman becomes the non-Kate Kane.
Yeah, when Batwoman's Kate Kane, that's
then sure we can give that to you. But
my cousin Bruce.
Yeah, like when Batman disappeared, it was Kate Kane. Like when Dick Grayson took over.
That's literally his family.
This nigga wildin'. This nigga wildin'. We gotta shut you down. You be.
I mean, I don't think Batman has any other cousins.
You let him cook. I want you to know that.
Well, he was doing pretty fine. Like I had no idea that Batman was kicking it, mobbing it that deep with the Penguin, Two-Face, and
you let him put in one too many spices.
Also, I don't know. I wouldn't allow them inside the Batcave. That's crazy. You crazy. That's wild.
You want some of your biggest ops, and you're just like, yeah, come on.
Right? You bringing them home? They know the secret identity.
Not the secret identity.
That's crazy. I'd have never known that. I like how Joker never got an invite, though. Makes sense. That's his biggest op.
I mean,
you can't let the op in.
Joker's been in technically. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind.
Invite. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure hasn't Poison Ivy been in there? Because Poison Ivy's been good a few times, circumstantially.
New 52, yeah.
Yeah, circumstantially, of course, circumstantially.
Oh, I know how to do this.
And and then of course Catwoman. I mean, he puts his whole dick in her.
Yeah, that's
Talia count.
That's different. Who?
I mean,
Talia,
that is his baby mama.
Does Talia count though? It makes more sense for him to count as a part of the League of Shadows.
Okay, all right. I guess we agree that Talia doesn't count.
But she
put his dick in her.
Batcave.
She's been in the Batcave, and she definitely knows his true identity because she bore his kid. But still.
Yeah. So does Roz though, so that doesn't really matter.
I mean, that's his father-in-law by sex.
So does Amanda Waller.
But back to my fucking point about Batwoman, she barely chills with them. She doesn't even show up for big events. She's
still counted as the Bat family, officially.
Just because she's literal family?
No, because of the fact of the Bat family, the original concept that we were talking about, that you went off on a whole fuck off tangent for. And like
That's even in her name.
yeah,
but she doesn't.
she's
chill with
part
them,
of the
so what does it
okay, but
fucking matter?
she's part of the Bat family. Like she's like officially part of the Bat family, which was the point I was talking about. Like what actually counts as like that superhero's like family, like actual team
Doesn't she
family.
have like her own city? Like Nightwing has Bloodhaven. Doesn't she have her own city too?
I think so. I'm not
That
entirely
might
sure.
only be for the show. I don't know.
Yeah, that could only be for the show. Because I know Nightwing has
In the
Bloodhaven.
show, isn't
We
she
all
just
know
in
that.
Gotham?
Is she?
I
Because
think she has her
she's
own
taking
thing.
over for Batman because he's gone.
I've never watched the show, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I'm just going off of the
that's
Elseworld thingy
only,
mabob or
yeah,
the
that's the
Crisis
only
on Infinite
DC
Earths.
thing that I didn't watch. I watched some of everything that the CWDC put out, except that I did not fucking touch Batwoman either season.
Yeah, I haven't. I didn't touch Batwoman.
Even though I was happy that Ruby Rose was playing Batwoman, I was like, "Look at you, go get your bag, sis." And then people were saying that she wasn't gay enough, and I was like, "Yo, y'all are out of pocket."
Crazy.
And that's why when they made the new Batwoman, I swear to God, when they said African American queer woman every 3 sentences.
Because she's an African American queer woman. Come on now. Representation, dog.
And it's just like, she's not gay enough. The Batwoman's supposed to be lesbian. Ruby Rose is gender fluid. I'm like, I feel like that qualifies.
Nah, man. Don't qualify enough. You got a pocket for that one.
Bruh.
Cancel this man.
Bruh. I feel like she's still in the fucking LGBTQ URL that she's in the fucking
Not
thing.
URL. Not the HTML double colon slash slash.
She's in the acronym.
The World Wide
we're
Web.
in the acronym.
We are in the acronym. If you,
Yes. Like everyone's in the acronym, just about.
the only people
I
that
even
aren't in
asked,
that.
where was the meeting?
The only people that aren't in the acronym are the ones that don't like them.
That's it. That's the only way to not be in the acronym.
You
just
cool with
don't
anybody
fuck
in the
with gay
acronym
people.
club? Then like you part of the club now. Put that A on your chest for ally and keep it pushing.
So is ally and asexual. But I don't know how we got here. But Batwoman,
Derek's rant.
she's part of the Bat family. But I do understand what he's saying because whenever,
I'll rant
like,
more. You wanna rant more?
even
I
in
mean,
the
go
TV
for it.
shows,
I'll just cut it out.
Stop. Even in the TV shows, like when Batman says squad, you don't see Batwoman show up. You see Batgirl.
Yeah.
You don't see Batwoman show up though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
she usually doesn't.
I mean,
Yeah,
she's basically
she's
got
usually
her
not
own
there.
squad.
I didn't know she had her own squad.
It's much smaller. She's basically got her girl, who's her man in the chair. But
So no one.
yeah,
So I mean, so
I don't
just
remember.
like,
I barely fuck with her comic too.
yeah,
I fuck
like
with her way more than I
Batwoman-
fuck with Spider Gwen. But
Damn.
Like Batwoman, she's Bat family, but she's not very memorable Bat family because like she doesn't show up to the cookouts. I don't know why. She gets the
Yeah.
invite, but she just doesn't show up to the
She's
cookouts.
literal family. She don't show up to either cookout. Bruce has a cookout. It's like I'm inviting my extended family over. She's like, nah, I'm good. Calls the
Like,
Bat
think of-
family cookout. She's like, nah, I'm good.
like all of the big events I can think of, maybe the ones that come to my mind are all like New 52 related. But like since she became a character, she doesn't show up to them. She's not there for Gothtopia. She's not there. Oh, excuse me. She's not there for Endgame. She's not there for
The Marvel.
Thanos is wilding.
She
Yeah.
might have. She
We
might have
coulda
been
used
there
her.
for
More
Death
gadgets.
in the families or deaths in the family.
Please, she wouldn't have did shit to Thanos. Keep going.
Like she doesn't chill with them. She doesn't fuck like
Yeah.
she doesn't care about Barbara. She doesn't give me an example. Name 5 examples of her giving a fuck about Bruce. I don't care if they're related or not. She never gives a shit about him.
I
She
mean,
didn't
what
show
I'm
up to
saying-
his funeral.
I mean, she
feel
did.
I feel
She
it's
was
a-
there.
I feel like it's a
Was she?
writing thing.
Yeah. Her and her dad were there.
I mean, like
That's where it's like one of the instances where it's like, yeah, my nephew Bruce and like, you know, my daughter, Kate and everything. Like she's there. And when He Hole died, like she first comes in there as Batwoman because like Batman's gone.
Okay, sorry. I know. Sorry, I need to be more specific because Batman dies a lot.
He does.
You're 100% correct that did happen. I'm referring to when he dies at the end of Endgame.
Oh, I don't know.
She isn't even in Endgame, so she doesn't fuck around.
So also,
That's semantics at that
show
point.
up to someone's funeral. Where was everybody at a Black Panther's funeral? We're not letting that go.
He's right, don't you know?
Everybody and their mother was at Iron Man's funeral. Why did not a single Avenger show up to Black Panther's funeral?
I think it's because after the Endgame, it was like, all right, we're going back to the status quo. Wakanda is now locked again.
No. Wakanda, after the first Black Panther, they're talking about opening their borders for one. And for two, where's the place y'all always run to when y'all need help? But yet, when our king dies, y'all just don't know how to answer the phone. Okay.
Y'all saw what happened. You saw what happened in number 2. They immediately tried to steal fucking vibranium when they opened their borders. I would have locked my shit up as soon as that happened.
Yeah, I've locked my borders up too. You're right, but the homies can still come through. The whole Avengers.
You gotta think about it.
We saved the world with.
There's still a whole mechanism to detach Bucky's arm. They never really fucked with them niggas.
Okay, first of all, the mechanism to detach his arm does not mean they did not fuck with him. That arm could break. There are things that could fuck up vibranium, and with that nigga just forever, now his nigga crippled for real now. Like, no, we got you the new arm.
You know all I'm saying is maybe Bucky needs to deal with the consequences of his actions.
What do you mean?
You want to fall out of plane back in World War
It was a train, not a plane.
Train. It's a train or a plane in some different instances.
Either way,
I'm just saying, you want to fall off and get hurt.
Those people still could have came. If anyone should have shown up, like 100% should have shown up. Like, if no other Avenger showed up, it should have been Bucky. Oh yeah, Captain America at that point was already a dead old man, so just Bucky. Like, Bucky should have been at T'Challa's funeral.
I mean, maybe because we only saw the official like Wakandan funeral. Maybe there was like an unofficial one.
Bucky would have been invited to the official Wakanda funeral. He could have been turning up in the streets with all of them.
Bucky
all off beat.
I mean, he was getting sturdy in Winter Soldier. All right, man.
He wasn't completely invited to. He was completely invited to the cookout in
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah, but even though I do agree with Jeremy John said that it was Falcon and the Winter Soldier, then it turned to Captain America and the Winter Soldier, which was really great. But the whole point of the movie, the whole point of the show was that Falcon was coming to grips with being Captain America, and Bucky was coming to grips with wanting to drop the Winter Soldier. So literally, it should have been called. It should have been called Captain America and what was his name, like White Lion or something like that.
White Wolf.
White Wolf. Yeah, it should have been called Captain America and White Wolf because he didn't want to be the Winter Soldier anymore.
You could have just used his full name.
Yeah, Bucky Barnes.
Yeah, Bucky Barnes.
James Buchanan Barnes.
Yeah,
James Buchanan.
James Barnes.
James Buchanan Barnes.
Or Captain America and Barnes. I mean,
yeah.
It was only on screen for like 5 seconds, so it doesn't really matter.
It does, but it did matter.
It matters to me.
It matters to them because because they said it, like if you watch it with the subtitles on, it like in the episode where Falcon was revealed to be Captain America, it'll say Falcon, but when he makes the reveal and you see the Captain America suit, from there on in it says Captain America.
That's hot.
I mean, that only matters if you're reading the subtitles, though.
I mean, yeah, like I said, it matters to them, the creators.
I guess.
Because they didn't have to do that. They could have just
Derek don't care about what the creators think.
Yeah, fuck the creators. Creators don't matter.
Fuck them.
They don't deserve credits. Fuck them. That whole Writers Guild thing, like, fuck them.
Propaganda.
They made it so that my favorite shows aren't coming out for another fucking year. So fuck
exactly.
them.
What the fuck? Fuck writers and creators. Spider-Man would have been out way sooner, dog.
This is bullshit.
Fuck them. Matter of fact, pay them less.
You know what?
Teach them a lesson.
Whoa.
You know what?
You
Fun
can't
on the
spell
grades.
lesson without less.
Wow.
And you can't spell create without crater.
That's your boy.
buddy.
You let him cook.
You can't spell create without fuck you.
That's your boy.
Listen,
you
man.
you kept letting him cook. This is
You
your
can't
fault.
spell writer without eat.
What?
I don't know
You
where.
can't spell writer without die.
Hey, Derek, I think you got an aneurysm. We're having a stroke right now, buddy. You ain't
Fuck them.
doing so hot.
Fuck them.
You ain't doing so hot, buddy. You gotta.
No, it's cool. Get your hands off me. It's fine. It's fine.
Dog, you need to calm down.
Hey,
bro.
hey, don't you fucking touch me. What did I say about fucking touching me?
No, dog, you
Listen.
gotta calm down, bro.
No, fuck them.
Come on now.
They ruined everything. Fuck them.
No, they didn't ruin. They made everything, dog. You don't get them.
No. Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch
The
me.
writers can hear us.
Listen. You know what?
They're everywhere.
Fuck every one of you. Fuck every one of you listening to this
I didn't
podcast.
do
Why don't
anything.
you listen to this podcast?
Whoa. They need to calm down.
You let him cook, bro.
Get us all
You
taken
let
out.
him-
I'm trying to get him out the kitchen. Dude, go put the fucking bathroom down. Help me, nigga. Help me.
You did this. You.
Trying to stop me?
I tried to show him.
He's gonna help.
beef,
He's
Ed?
gonna help.
You wanna
He's
beef?
gonna help. He's gonna help.
do this.
You're gonna help, man. You're gonna help.
Take off
Calm
your
this
shirt.
man
Let's
down.
do this. Let's
You gotta
fight.
move.
Let's fight like men.
No. This ain't a hood fight. No.
This ain't a hood fight.
Quincy,
No,
I need
like-
blood. Give me blood. I need to paint my face with it. Let's go.
No.
Give me
Listen.
the fucking blood.
You have blood in your body.
All right, give me the knife so I can cut myself open. I need real blood.
And we do not self-harm around here, YouTube or Twitch. You know, in GTA. He's talking about in GTA.
I'm talking about the blood of my enemies, which Quincy does not want to give me, so I have to use my own.
Listen, I got this Play-Doh knife. That's about all I got.
Well, with that,
Quincy,
I think that's all the time we have for this.
Catch up. I got sriracha.
All right, fine. He'll paint my body with that.
I'm not touching your body with shit.
No, okay, fine. Just give me the fucking bottle. Just
Nice.
fucking pussy.
Jesus
Give me the
Christ,
fucking
man,
bottle.
I'm not touching your body. You're glistening. It's weird. Why? It
Give me
even
the
hot.
fucking bottle. Alright, just paint some on my fucking eyes. Alright, it kind of stings. Oh shit.
It's sriracha, you dumbass motherfucker.
Listen, shut the fuck
Kinda
up.
How you
stings.
supposed to attack your enemies when you can't see? I don't even need pocket sand.
I'm not crying. These are tears of anger. Let's go, Ed. Let's go, Ed.
Ed, you win. You can see. He can't. Right, just go ahead and give him a good trip.
Ed, for unknown reasons, I need you to take off your glasses for this fight.
Nah.
Unknown
He
reasons.
ain't about to handicap himself because you handicapped yourself. You kind of Shit's Creek without a paddle, bud.
I'm just gonna spread some of that all over my body, my fucking war blood. I'm gonna fucking all over my body.
I think
I think we're good.
I don't think Sriracha's supposed to do that.
I'll talk about what I've been going through next time. So, thanks.
You haven't been talking about what you've been going through? We got a glistening Sriracha covered white man, and you did not talk about what you went through?
I have not talked about what I've went through at all.
I thought you did. I thought you went first.
Nope.
I went second. Something's Derek went first?
Yeah.
I think we just got distracted, basically.
My man's glistening in Sriracha, and he said we got distracted.
As a whole, we got you. Who gave me the Sriracha? You helped me get distracted.
First of all, I just found it was expired. I don't think you should be wearing that. It don't smell like Sriracha no more.
You didn't shake
It
up
just
the
smells
bottle.
like wet heat. That's what it smells like.
I did shake up the bottle, and when it made the sound, I'm like, yo, I don't think this is good no more. It's not supposed to be like a jelly.
It's definitely not supposed to be like a jelly.
It's supposed to be like a liquid or a paste. Paste is the best it should be.
Well, okay. So how long is your story, Ed?
Mine was gonna be like probably like 5 minutes maximum.
Hold on,
Oh,
wait.
then
Hold
just
on,
tell your story, and then
hold on,
we
wasn't there something he wanted to say? There was something that you were hyping up? Or was something
yeah.
that Derek was hyping up? One of y'all was hyping it
No,
up.
it was Ed. It was Ed.
I was not hyping it up. Oh no, I was not hyping
Hey,
it.
everybody, sit down. Ed's going to tell us an amazing
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
let's not do this.
They call me the mind blower. This man's about to blow mine. You know what I'm saying?
No, not at all.
Come
Oh
on,
my God.
tell your
It's
story,
gonna be
my
amazing.
homie.
No.
I wish I had some popcorn. Let me sit down. Let me get comfortable. This is gonna be a good one.
You're already
I'm
sitting,
comfortable.
unless you
I'm
were
back.
standing. In which case, why are you standing?
Woo!
I was
All right.
standing. I was standing.
I
for
was
a bit.
standing. Now I'm sitting. Oh
I'm
man.
sitting too. I'm
I
sitting
don't.
too.
All right. No, there was nothing
This would be
important
very
going on.
disappointing if it was only 5 minutes long. But go ahead, man.
You're gonna be disappointed. I'm sorry in advance, but
Tell
you
the
brought
story.
this
Tell
upon
the story.
yourself. No, there's no story. I was just gonna be talking about like because we were talking about games we've been playing and like stuff we've been watching. And when we got to the stuff we've been watching, I was gonna talk about what I was watching because I have been
Tell us what
watching.
you've been watching.
Yeah, what you watch, man?
Well, one, I watched the last episode of Jujutsu Kaisen for season 2. Now,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then to fill the void, that is JJK. I was scrolling through anime and started watching Buddy Daddies.
What is that?
What
I've never
is
even heard
Buddy
of that.
Daddies? Yeah, you're gonna have to describe the shit.
Oh, I could have sworn that
describe
we
that,
had talked
man.
about Buddy Daddies on the podcast before.
At least I don't remember.
I just re-listened to a bunch of recent episodes. I don't know it.
Oh, well, Buddy Daddies is basically an anime where there's two assassins and they wind up having to raise a little girl.
Oh, you told me about that off the podcast. That's why.
Okay, that's probably why.
So,
Yeah,
is this Spy Family?
No,
No.
no. It's two guy assassins, and they are raising a 4-year-old daughter.
Do they fall in love?
No,
Okay.
It's not banana fish.
no, they do not fall in love. They are strictly business partners. Like they're cool with each other and everything.
Is it a
And
comedy?
yeah,
Oh,
it's not Spy Family. It's not Spy Family. There's no child with psychic powers.
I forget she has psychic powers.
How do you forget?
I do. I just remember Anya being like this most adorable thing. I forget about the psychic powers. All this talk about Marvel makes me want to buy Midnight Suns, though.
Do it.
Okay. That's
It's
kinda
only
random,
it's
but
only
okay.
like $30 if you want the chocolatey fudge dipped edition with extra chocolate and fudge.
That's $30.
Then you can get it for $29 or $20. I mean,
You're getting distracted. Let the man talk about his anime.
it's nothing
man.
important. It is literally nothing important. I was just to talk about it because it was pretty fun. Because I watched it
So-
yesterday when I got off work early.
Lucky.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't lucky. It was just like my shoulder was tweaked.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the reason why.
Yeah.
God, for like an ass. What? Now I gotta go by the bit. Stop being such a pussy. No.
Oh yeah, I injure myself enough working out at the gym, so like I don't need to be fully injured at work.
He's injured. I think I can win this fight. Give me the sriracha again.
Oh my God, it's empty, dog. What?
Are you saying I wasted an entire bottle?
You're a tall individual,
sir.
yes.
You glazed your entire body, and it was used.
Listen. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but
They
Buddy
made a
Daddy's
new bottle of sriracha. Crazy.
it was like I can't remember. I don't know how many episodes I exactly got through. It was a pretty decent amount because, like I said, I started watching it like when I got home because I played a little bit of Fortnite with Sarah and then I started watching that. And it was it's pretty funny. It's pretty good. The episode that just completely sold me on it. It was an episode where the daughter is going to a field trip at her daycare and everything. They're going on a field trip to the zoo, and there's this random dude that they run into, and both the guys, they're trying to like hide from her because they followed her there to try and give her lunch because he forgot one of the dude that actually cooks. I can't remember his name.
Sanji.
He's blonde. So there's Blondie and then there's like the black haired dude. So Blondie, he cooks, and all right, we'll call him Sanji and Luffy. So Sanji cooks, and Luffy just stays at home and plays video games like on their off time and stuff. Like he's one of those type of
I like
anime
it. He like
dudes.
me for real.
Yeah. So Sanji forgets to pack the lunch, so he's like, we have to do it. Meanwhile, he's already on bad terms with the daughter at this point because during that episode they learned that she got in like trouble. There was this somebody said that they got into an altercation with like this other kid at her daycare, and it says that she like started it. So he was trying to like Sanji was trying to like discipline her, quote unquote, and like try to get her to understand and like tell him what happened. And she just kept going like, no, I didn't do it. Like she was trying to explain it to him, but he was just being like, those parents that's like, no, I'm right. You need to listen to me because you don't understand this and everything. And she was like, I do. And then she was basically like, I like my other dad better. And the whole reason that they're even taking care of this child is because they literally assassinated her actual dad. Like they were going on a mission.
Damn.
Yeah, they were going on a mission. She was going there. She was in the same area because she was going to go see her dad. Like she didn't know him because she was a product of an affair that the dad had with I guess she was a prostitute.
Damn.
Yeah.
Her mother is really a whore.
Yeah. So I guess she was a prostitute and she had an affair. She also sings at the lounge that she works at, but I guess she was also a woman of the night. And the assassins are going to go assassinate her dad for their job, and she's there. She gets in there. At first I thought it was like, oh, this is Sanji's actual kid, because you do learn early on that he did have a family and he sends money to a family. And I thought that it was like, oh, his wife and child, because his wife was pregnant in the flashback that you see of him and his wife together, like pregnant, like she was about to pop.
Popping fresh.
So I was like, oh, that's his kid, okay. And then come to find out, like, no, it's the daughter of the dude that they literally just assassinated. And so they just kind of went with it and took her in. They were trying to get rid of her, couldn't make it happen. And so they were kind of stuck with her. And she grew on them, as young children do. Especially since Sanji, has the trauma, because apparently, I guess his daughter didn't make it, So I guess his wife did, but the daughter didn't
make it to Hollywood.
Yes, Quincy.
Man, my hair is hard out there.
But yeah, quick side thing. Speaking of Hollywood, Willem Dafoe's gonna get his star on the Walk of Fame like later this week.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
I'm surprised he doesn't already have one.
yeah, that's what everybody was saying. But yeah, so back to them at the zoo. They're doing that, and there's this random like guy there who's hungry, and he like makes it a big deal.
As one does.
Yeah, he goes to like try and steal some food off of this food cart and everything while the guy's not there. And the little girl walks up to him and is like, "Oh, are you gonna like you didn't make it go ding," because she's associating with when you get food, like her parents pay with like a card or whatever, and it makes a machine go boop or ding or whatever. So she's telling the guy, it's like, "Oh, you didn't make it go ding. You still have to make it go ding. Like, when you buy stuff, you make it go ding, and then you can be on your way." And so the dude, he's just like, what? Nah. And then the actual dude the like owner comes back. He puts the food down. But then the kids get lost because it's her and like 3 other people. It's her 2 friends that are girls, and then I guess the boy that she had an altercation with, apparently. And she's just being nice to him and everything. And they get lost, so they're trying to find their way back. And the dude that was going to steal the food comes up while they're eating lunch, and he's like, "Oh, give me the food, you stop me, I'm hungry." And he pulls a gun on the kids,
As you do.
as you do as a grown man dealing with children. You pull weaponry on them, and he's like, "Yeah, give me the stuff," all while her dads are like, they're just sneaking around because they don't want to be seen by her and everything, because they're trying not to draw attention to themselves. And they're seeing this whole thing go down, and they randomly pop up behind the dude, the hungry guy, in a bunny costume and an alpaca costume.
As you do.
And it fucking killed me because every end of the sentence, Sanji, he's in the bunny costume, he would go a hop at the end of every sentence. And fucking Luffy, at the end of every sentence, he would go meh, and I was fucking dying at that because they beat this nigga's ass, and like it was like you need to be more careful around children, and it was just like. And so, like Luffy talks in such a monotone, mundane like voice because he's voiced by the same dude that plays Todoroki.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what he sounds like. And he's just like, yeah, you have to be careful. And it just took me out. I was dying at that part completely. And that's what fully sold me out. I was like, you know what? This is a 10 out of 10 show. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care who watches it, who doesn't watch it. This is 10 out of 10 just for that one interaction. And so, that's Buddy Daddies. I've been watching Buddy Daddies. Also, Daycare Woman, thick.
Okay.
Just thick.
I like them thick.
Yeah.
I like them juicy.
All right, Moto.
Juicy.
So I want to go back to something else for a second. Something else that you said. Going back to JJK, because I know the Shibuya incident.
Yeah.
Where do they end the season?
They end the season.
Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, they end the season with the declaration by the council of Gojo's an accomplice, Geto's alive, and Principal Yaga is also on the hit list.
Okay. All right. I can figure out where that is.
Basically, as soon as it's before Yuta does the thing, but you are introduced to Yuta.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do see Yuta.
Yeah, you see Yuta. That is the last episode. It's Yuta, and then it does the skip to, I guess, post Shibuya, where they're hunting down the rest of the curses.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, what's his face hasn't gotten yet. He hasn't gotten get outed yet.
Okay.
Yuji hasn't gotten yet.
They haven't met yet either.
Yeah. They haven't met yet.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No. Yuta and it ends before Yuta does the thing to Yuji. Like.
Okay.
They met. They've met. You get a quick fight, and then it ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, because that's where the whole part where they say that he's guilty. Okay, yeah, because that's you. Yeah, it's Yuta. Okay.
Yeah. You get.
I'm looking at the manga right now. I'm just trying to
You get beginning of you. Yeah, you get beginning of Yuta versus Yuji. You Choso's not involved yet, and neither is the other Zenin dude. Like they're not a part of that yet.
Did they show the stuff with the what's his name? The blonde Fushiguro. Or not? He's not a Fushiguro. Part of the whole family.
No, that's what I was saying. Choso isn't involved with the fight yet.
Choso.
And neither is the other Zenin guy. Like it's just beginning of.
Naoya, is that what his name is?
I think that's his name.
I'm reading it, but
the one that's like super high and mighty Zenin dude. He's like, yeah. The one that shits on Maki because it's like, you don't have any cursed energy.
Oh yeah, he is there.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why I thought that was somebody else.
Yeah. So, none of that. Strictly just Yuta versus Yuji.
But that's. Now I'm confused because I'm looking at it, and it's in the manga, and they probably changed something, so that's fine.
Maybe.
It's Choso Naoyo and Itadori all before Yuta shows up,
Oh,
and then
okay.
Yuta shows up.
Oh, okay. I guess they're doing it in the reverse then, because I know when they when Yuta gets there in the manga, I know when he's fighting Yuji, Choso and Zenin dude are there, and
Yeah.
then they get separated because doesn't Yuta knock out Choso and the other guy too or something?
No, they get separated, and then Choso and him fight. Choso and the Zenin dude fight,
Oh, okay.
and that was kind of part of the plan, was because Yuta wants to separate Itadori,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then he knocks him out, and then knocks out Choso,
Okay.
and then they have the campfire talk. Again, spoilers. Sorry, because none of that. Everything you're telling me says that everything I just said is not in the anime. Spoilers. I apologize,
Yeah,
but I need clarification.
campfire talk hasn't happened, so I think they're maybe doing it where it's like Yuji and Yuta are fighting a little bit first, and then maybe they meet up with Choso and Zenin guy, and then it leads into the actual manga part of they get separated, and maybe they'll play that out actually how that happens, and then do the whole rest of it.
Maybe.
Because I don't remember Choso being there.
Yeah. No. I literally have.
I meant in the anime. I meant in the anime.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I remembered him being in there in the manga. Because when you were talking about that, when you were trying to get clarification for that, I was trying to remember, was he in the anime? Because I know that's how that whole thing plays out in the manga.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't remember in the anime, even though I watched it Monday.
Do you have any plans to watch it, Quincy?
You know how Quincy feels about JJK.
I actually don't. I just know that he doesn't he's not very fond of Gojo.
Gojo, well, yeah, that's for
and
that's
for
personal reasons.
Flo was obsessed with it.
Yeah. The boy. Don't. I think Quincy's clocked out.
Oh, all right.
Because I just heard his TikTok start going, or Instagram, or whatever, wherever he watches his funny clips.
It's usually Instagram with Quincy.
Facebook. So I heard that, so I was like, yeah, that boy clocked out.
All right, I guess we could end it then. Never mind.
Yeah, but
plus you're editing, so we don't want to keep this too long.
I don't even know how long it's been. It's been exactly 2 hours and 40 seconds. But yeah, so thanks everybody for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed today's episode of the podcast. By the time we're watching this, we will have been into January. I think we'll be in the middle of January when this episode drops.
Yeah, if not the end.
Yeah, because the New Year's episode comes out on the 6th, and then this one's going to be a week later, so that'll be the 13th. Yeah, and then maybe, just maybe, later on in the year, we'll get a special episode of the podcast.
Oh?
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Yeah. I don't either. What are we hinting at?
I said I do know.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, so everybody should look forward to that. But I've been your host. These have been my co-host, and we'll see you next time. Say bye, everybody.
See you guys later. Big jiggles back titties.
You're just not gonna say bye, Derek?
Oh, bye. I don't always say goodbye. Sorry.
This guy.